Faster than a speeding bullet.
More powerful than a locomotive.
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's
Man of Steel, or Superman.
This looks a good job for Superman.
I look like Superman. Why don't I sound like Superman? I look like Superman. Why don't I sound like Superman?
Yes, it's Superman.
We're in the Maniac Mansion filming Box Office Maniacs.
We're up in the Maniac crib right now.
And Brandon Maniaci is here too.
Hello, I'm Brandon Maniaci.
Alright, so Man of Steel, Vince.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, or Superman.
There hasn't really been a new Superman since Christopher Reeve.
Everyone knows Superman as Christopher. They don't even know Christopher Reeve.
Dude of Steel.
I mean, they don't even call him Christopher Reeve half the time. They call him
Man of Steel, or Superman.
And they do that because he just became Superman. He actually lived and breathed and brought that character completely to life. And that's why, to this day, there hasn't been anybody that really can touch that.
Now, his first Superman movie was epic. I mean, it was pretty much the groundbreaking superhero film. It's like everything before that was kind of campy and, you know, sort of like Adam West Batman type of thing. And when Richard Donner took over the original Superman, he made it serious, and people had never seen that before. And that's why it was so great in its time that it was made, and it still holds up as one of the most classic films ever. But, you know, we haven't really gotten a new version of Superman since then. I'm not even going to talk about the remake they did, the Superman Returns version, because it wasn't really a new Superman. It was just a continuation of what Richard Donner was doing.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a brand new Superman since Superman Returns, which was like 7 or 8 years ago. And I actually liked Superman Returns a lot more than I think a lot of people did. It was just more of a continuation of what had already been there.
The thing with the original Superman is it was great for the time that it was made in.
Hi, do you know what this is? It's the letter S. And it stands not only for Superman, but for a lot of other words as well. Speed, for instance. And sky. And spaceship.
And if you watch it now, it still holds up pretty well. But, you know, we don't live in that time period anymore.
I enjoyed the film. I liked the film. But what I think is really what I see out of the film is that there's, on one hand, you have the original Superman films with Christopher Reeve that everybody loved, everybody enjoyed, and that was that period of time, as you said. But then you have this, and it's like two different incarnations of Superman. And I'm not saying that I don't like it altogether. I just said that I have, you know, there's some things I liked about it, and then there were some things I wasn't crazy about. But altogether, overall, the movie itself, I thought it was a good film.
We really needed a reboot for Superman to make him fit more or less into the society we live in now, and not the society that Christopher Reeve lived in.
Overall, as far as a Superman film goes, yes, it's the Dark Knight of the Superman films. It's, you know, it's a different tone. It's different.
Let me tell you what your problem is, Vince.
Let's go.
Okay, here's your problem, Vince. I know you were telling me before, too, you didn't think there was enough emotion in this movie.
Enough what?
Emotional stuff between Superman or whatever. And you're talking about Superman being an alien, and that's what he is. He is an alien. He's not from this planet.
However, he grew up here.
I know, but he's still an alien. I mean, he's still an outcast.
Okay, but however, he grew up in Kansas. He says it in the film.
See, what they did with this movie, unlike every other Superman incarnation that's ever been existed, they did something different with the film. They focused on Superman himself.
I like the traditional Superman.
Superman.
It works in this movie because they're introducing a brand new Superman, a brand new Man of Steel. And even in like the original Richard Donner film, it was all about Superman and all about Clark Kent. And that Clark Kent part was not in this film, and that's why everybody's like, well, it seems like it didn't have any sort of emotional grasp or any emotional story, and that's the Clark Kent half of it. And it wasn't in this film, it was all Superman.
A friend of mine at work said, and I kind of agree with him to a point, he was suggesting that, you know, all of the actual emotional stuff in the film happens a lot in the beginning, where you're getting all that backstory and the origin and all that, and you feel all that, and there's this whole buildup of that, and then toward the end, when everything goes down with Zod and the whole thing, it becomes a huge punch fest, and it like loses you at that point, because you get lost in all the action, and then there's not the whole actual buildup is like dissipated.
Wrong! Yeah, none of that bothered me. I mean, this is just an epic film. I mean, epic is a good word for this movie. The only problem I had with this movie was Zod.
Believe it or not, one of the things I liked about the film was the fact that they had Zod in it.
I just had the problem with, okay, we have Zod in Superman 2, and we've had Zod in Smallville for like 4 years. You know, give us a character that's new. That's kind of what The Dark Knight did. They chose characters we didn't really know too well. And I wish they kind of would have done that, but at the same time, I'm glad they didn't go with Lex Luthor, even though he'll probably be in the second movie. But I wish they would have went like with Brainiac or, you know, some kind of character people don't know that well.
Now, General Zod, I think he should have been in the movie a little more. And if you've seen the original, when Superman crashes to Earth, he's not there for like about 20 years, you know. I wish he'd come back when Superman's like 21 years old, not 41 or something like that. With the beard growing and stuff like that. And what I'm saying is I wish he had come sooner in the movie, so it looks like that Superman's not that old guy, and it looks like General Zod has a better chance. You know, I just wish that, because...
And I actually like the fact that they had Zod in here, because basically the way this movie plays out, it's Superman 1 and Superman 2 pushed together and then expanded.
Anyway, we have to wrap this up. What are you giving Superman, Vince?
I would have to give The Man of Steel, a film I really did enjoy and really had a whole lot of fun in the film, and can't wait to see the next one. I would have to give this movie a definite 5 out of 5.
I do like this movie, and I think it's a good movie. That's why I give Man of Steel, Man of Awesomeness, the man who gets the women, a 4 out of 5. Because I think Man of Steel is just the beginning the Superman trilogy again.
And it's the ball!
After the movie, I kind of thought that everyone else actually really liked it, you know. Superman.